This is the new Nikon 70-300 f4.5 to 6.3. It and the 18-55 that it was released with it is Nikon's first stepping motor autofocus lens. It was in response to Canon's STM lenses that were released in 2012 to have quiet, fast autofocus for their cheaper lenses. The first thing I noticed was that there were no buttons on the side, forcing you to use in-camera settings to turn off autofocus. Personally, I'm not a fan, but on my D7100 and the better bodies, they do have the switch on the camera. It's a reasonable size for the zoom range and it's not too heavy. The zoom ring is decently smooth, but the focus ring is extremely smooth and has a good amount of resistance for focusing smoothly and accurately. The lens performed really well. The images were pretty sharp all around. However, in one of my tests, shooting at 70mm when I stopped the lens down from 4.5 to 5.6, the image got soft. It cleared up again at f8. I checked focus and repeated the test, but the results were the same. This isn't that big of a deal, and I only noticed it in this one circumstance, but it was worth mentioning. For sports, which will probably be the main use for this lens, in midday you will be able to crank up the shutter speed and get sharp frozen action. However, it is not ideal for indoor or night sports. I shot this softball game at night, but on a lit field, and it just wasn't enough. I was forced to shoot at 6400 ISO, and it was still about 2 stops underexposed. So just make sure you're shooting during the day and you'll be fine. The autofocus is extremely fast, accurate, and silent due to the stepping motor. When shooting stills, it tracked moving subjects well and I didn't notice it missed focus at any time, even in low light. The motor also allows it to have full-time manual focus, but the camera does need to be on. Video is what the stepping motor was made for. Just like the Canons, the new stepping motor focuses smoothly and quietly. However, it still hunts when using autofocus. The hunting and accuracy problem in live view is due to the bodies though. Manual focus makes video acceptable and the focus ring is smooth and well damped to rack focus. This lens does not have VR, so stabilization of some sort is necessary, but they do have a VR version. The previous cameras were sold with an option of a 55 to 200mm, and this looks like it will be replacing that kit telephoto. The new one is a bit bigger and heavier. It seems to have a bit more sharpness and contrast. The autofocus is way faster and quieter, but as far as tracking, they are about the same. The new one is far better in video though. The camera will still hunt, but focusing will be smooth and quiet in auto or manual. This lens is a great lens all around. I recommend buying this lens if you need a general purpose telephoto for outdoor sports, wildlife, to upgrade your current telephoto like this 55 to 200, or if you need a telephoto lens for video. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like my content, subscribe.